Awesome. Okay, I'm going to play a swamp. And now I got to think for a second. Yeah. You want to swing at me with a fucking 8/8 destroy anything, huh?
Having Annihilator 1 is awesome, yes.
Annihilator 1. I mean, it is basically Annihilator 1 because you can blow up anything with that card. All right. Now, as I understand that, according to the core rules of Commander format, as established by Wizards of the Coast, because they have an official rulebook just for Commander format, commanders cannot lose their identities as commanders under any circumstances, meaning even if you use abilities that turn the commander into something else, it's still a commander, which means that any damage that inflicts on players is still treated as commander damage.
I'm okay with that.
That makes sense? Because I had to look this up because I run the Mimoplasm as a commander in one of my decks, but the premise of the Mimoplasm is that he always turns himself into something else. But even though he does that, he's still himself. He's still the commander of the deck, no matter what. Yeah, I'm going to go into combat, and I'm going to declare the following attackers. A 2/2 with flying and protection from black, and my 3/3 elk moose commander thingy.
Okay. I'll declare no blocks. I'll take 5 and 3 commander damage.
Okay.
Oh.
It resolves. But I did not... Oh, it doesn't matter. I can't venture into the dungeon now. I'm going to end my turn.
All right, then. Okay. I'm going to spend 6 in order to equip my Riverwise Augur with the Argentum armor.
You activated my trap card. Pay 2. I'm going to despark your Argentum armor.
Ooh. Okay. So... it's unattach, and then to grave.
Exile.
Oh.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Death touch and lifelink, death touch and lifelink, death touch and lifelink, death touch and lifelink.
I can't. I need 2.
Well, you
Anyway, I'm going to spend 1 in order to cast the Colossus Hammer.
Oh, this fucking thing.
Alright, I'm gonna enter combat, and I'm gonna have my Riverwise Augur attack you for 2.
Okay. I declare 0 blockers. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I take 2 damage from the unblocked 2/2.
Alright. And, yeah, I will end.
Man, really, I don't want to be the bad guy, but goddamn, I was just waiting for that. Like a Venus flytrap, like a penis flytrap. Okay, but now that Sefris is not a fucking he's not a legendary dungeon diving wizard anymore. Now he kind of sucks. I got to figure out how to get him.
He's still a 3/3.
I got to figure out how to get him killed. God damn it. Fucking. I mean, that's cool and all. I think I'm all set with mana right now because here comes another one. It's the Dark Water Catacombs.
Okay.
Making my total mana right now 5, 6. I have 8 mana on the table right now. I have 8 mana on the table, which means that I can pay 5, and I can return the Eternal Dragon from my graveyard to my hand.
Okay.
And next, I'm going to pay another 3, and I'm going to cast another Elk. The Burnished Heart.
Mr. Cloud, you're going to have to take a Takesies Backsies counter.
Why do I have to take a Takesy Backsy counter?
Because Eternal Dragon only works during your upkeep.
What are you talking about during the upkeep? Oh, yeah, huh? And then I did that, and the other. So that means I had to have made that move. Okay, I'll take a Takesy Backsy counter. Thank you. Takesy Backsy counters help legalize moves that otherwise would have been made, but let me know that I did have the mana that I needed in order to play that on time.
You definitely could have made that during your upkeep. That's not the issue. It's just that you're in the wrong phase for it.
Right. The main stipulation, of course, just like with any upkeep abilities, is you have to do it before you draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
because then you might be basing your decision on information that you were not allowed to have at the time. Okay, so everything else goes through. I did take a takesy-backsy counter. If I take back 2 more moves, then I lose the game. Burnished Heart is in play now. That's cool. So now I have the Abomination of a Moose, and now I have the Idol of a Moose. I'm going to swing into you with my 3/3 Moose and my flying something or other.
Karmic Guide. Okay, I'll take 5 and 3 more commander damage.
All right. And now I have a 2/2 that's ready to stand for my honor. I really want to advance in the Tomb of Annihilation, though. Like, come on. I want to go to the Sandfall cell.
Still not a fucking white source.
This is why you should start your game with all the colors you need.
Dude, I open with 3 lands. I kind of have to keep that.
Yeah, because only kinda.
A smaller thing about at least this deck specifically is we are running slightly more than 1/3 lands, but with the way that my colors are balanced, I absolutely needed to start with some source of white, and okay, so I'm trying to figure out. Is it worth it to try and cast this? I think so, because I am so desperately in need of a fucking white source. So with that said, I'm going to end my turn.
So you end your turn without making any land plays.
Yeah, I have no land plays. 4 of the 5 cards in my hand are uncastable because they all have white mana symbols.
Do you want to equip the Basilisk Collar before you end your turn?
I need that. I need that the additional 2 mana in order to cast a spell in my hand during your turn.
Okay, well, now that you've said that, now I'm gonna keep my eyes open for a card that you want to cast during my turn. What the fuck is this? Wow. This deck is like, it's actually like starting to impress me. Let's play a Plains for the land play, and then I'm going to pay 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cast the Sun Titties. I'm sorry, Sun Titan. And when Sun Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, I take a card from my graveyard, a creature card, and I play it, as long as it has converted mana cost 3 or less. And that would be the Plaguecrafter.
Okay, Plaguecrafter effect. Shit, I have to sack a creature, don't I?
You do, because the discarding a card stipulation is only if you are 100% unable to do the first thing.
Okay.
So
you're gonna sacrifice Kenrith, right?
Do I sacrifice my Moose? Because I really, really do want to use my Commander ability. Because otherwise, he is just a Moose. Yes, I'm going to sacrifice the 3/3 Moose. Okay, so Sefris is... I put a counter on him by accident. Sefris is going back to the command zone. Which means... let me... Okay, very good, thank you. you got your enchantment. I got my command zone duty back. I'm going to take the fucking counter off of him. And now to business. Plaguecrafter and Sun Titan cannot attack, but my other 2 creatures can.
Yes.
Swinging for 4.
Okay, I'll take 4.
All right. And then... Right, because I got a Burnished Heart in play. I'm gonna Plane Cycle my Eternal Dragon. To grave, and then I get a Plains, and then I put this Plains into my hand. There's the Plains. Okay, and you got 13 damage looking at you on my board.
All right, during your end step, I'm gonna spend 6. No. I am gonna spend. Yeah, I'm going to spend 7. 3 blue and 4 green in order to cast Diviner's Portent.
Uh-oh. Roll a
So,
d20 and then see what happens.
yes. Roll a d20 and I add 4, so that's only 11. So I'm going to draw 4 cards.
So, okay, you drew 4 cards because X is 4. Gotcha.
Yep. 1,
Nice.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, please give this man a white source.
I technically did get a white source. I technically got a white source.
No, but let me guess. And then there's a battlefield tapped.
I technically got 2 white sources.
Nice. Maybe the second one is even better.
The second one is slightly better. Only slightly, though. So I'm going to put down an exotic orchard.
Oh, cool. Now you can just take my white source. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to. I should have enough for this, right? Because 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to spend a white, a green, and a blue, and 1, 2, 3, 4 in order to cast Storvald, Frost Giant Jarl.
This I remember this guy. He's a big guy.
And I am going to use his ETB effect in order to turn your Sun Titan into a 1/1.
Until end of turn.
Yeah, until end of turn.
Gotcha. Well, I guess Storvald is kind of a Titan because he triggers whenever he ETBs or attacks.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. From there, more than likely. More than likely, I'm gonna have to slow push with this next time out, which is sad because I really want to put that on. But yeah, with that, I will end.
Mr. Gerdat, you have a 7/7, and you have an ability
attack,
and you have an ability on your board that says that you can give it lifelink.
No, I don't, because that costs 2 mana.
Yeah.
And I don't have 2. I only have 1.
I mean, as much as I would like to kill you this turn, I can't really kill you this turn. Let's see. For the land play, it's going to be an island. So now I have each of my basic lands in play. Now I'm going to pay 5 with commander tax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sefris is back in play. Now fully realized as the master of the dungeons in all the nooks and crannies, I forgot to use my fucking Eternal Dragon. That's okay. I think based on the amount of mana that I have left, that's probably for the better. Because what I can do is I
don't think you have 2 sources. Well, you have 1 source of white. You do have 2 sources of white. Okay.
I'm going to pay 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to sacrifice the Burnished Heart.
Yep.
And then when I sacrifice the Burnished Heart, I venture into the dungeon.
Yep.
We are advancing to the Sandfall Cell. Each player loses 2 life unless you sacrifice either an artifact or a creature or a land. I'm going to lose 2 life. 2 life.
I will also lose 2 life.
Okay, so I started at... Okay, so my life points are correct right now. 33. It's a 33-19 game. And now to finish resolving the Burnished Heart is to take this overwhelming crapload of mana out of my fucking deck so that I can stop drawing land cards. 2 swamps. Both of these swamps enter the battlefield tapped.
Yep.
Okay. Too bad I don't have any other abilities that trigger that let me venture into the dungeon some more. I have just 1 more room. In the next room is the Cradle of the Death God. I must realize Atropal, a legendary 4/4 god horror with death touch. I'm going to go into combat. And, Oh, yeah, you still have a 7/7 out right now, huh? But you can't stop creatures with flying from hitting you.
True.
I'm going to declare 11. 1/2 with flying and protection from black. A 3/2 on the ground. And my 6/6 Sun Titan with Vigilance. And then when the Sun Titan attacks, I'm going to search my graveyard for the one and only card with CMC 3 or less, the Burnish Heart. So Burnish Heart returns to play. And now we resolve from here.
All right, I'm going to declare Storvald as a blocker against Sun Titan.
That is a good move, because Storvald is mighty, and he cannot be felled by puny weaklings. Okay. It resolves. Let's go to the damage step. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Done. Oh, Sefris. To think they did that as a way of balancing Sefris by saying, oh, you can only venture into the dungeon with his ability once per turn. They did that as a mercy to his opponents. I'm going to end my turn now.
I think you have me next turn, actually.
Probably.
Right.
Maybe. I don't have a lot of damage on my board right now.